Oh. Hold on. What? Why is my... Okay. There we go. Alright. Is this thing on? Think we should be good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and just double check on my phone real quick. Just make sure that everything's up and running, that I can actually hear myself. Okay. Oh, whoa. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Give me a second and we can go ahead and get started. Today, we are continuing with Pokemon Black. Oh, Danny, what's good, my guy? We're playing Pokemon Black tonight. Jennifer, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. I honestly forgot which way I was going. Okay, well, there's my answer. Matt, stop! That dark, tall grass over there, every now and again, two Pokemon will pop out at the same time. In other words, you have to be careful in the darker grass. I'm heading on to Nakreen City. I think that's how you say that. Alright, so... yeah, let's check it out. So... Today, I have correctly acknowledged that water is something that you need to sustain human life, so I actually have filled up my water bottle ahead of time. Ooh, I could use Zebstrika. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and catch one of these. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use all these Pokemon throughout the entire playthrough, but oh, that's strange. I don't see the chat. Give me a sec. Okay, that is a little weird. I'll troubleshoot that in a second. The chat should be popping up over my head, and I have not seen it do that yet. Hold on, I'm gonna send a yes, hydration is important. Hello, Chuck. Oh, okay. So the chat does work. All right. Now, I think I hit it with a tackle. No, we got it. We got chat working. Blitzel is adorable. I like the Blitzel Zebstrika line. You know what? We're just gonna see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and throw. It's impossible to aim without being focused. Okay, so I guess I gotta just go ahead and throw a Oh, right. We left off and Charles has fainted. I do have a naming scheme for this playthrough. The fact that I have a Brett and a Charles, I think Danny's gonna know what my naming scheme is. That being said, I think I need to do a little bit more damage to this guy. You gotta mash B. You know... oh, excuse me. I know that's a thing. It's like a good luck thing that a lot of people did. I never did it. Oh, Brett is taking quite a bit of damage as well. Yeah, Danny knows what's up. And down goes the other Blitzel. Okay, so first order of business, I'm just gonna go ahead and head back to the Pokemon Center because my team is currently not healthy in the slightest. Right, so not long after the stream ended last night, I went into YouTube Studio and I realized there have been people stealing my videos to make brain rot nonsense. They'll have my video on one side of the screen, some mobile game that I've never even heard of on the right side, and then like a math problem up top. Thankfully, YouTube does take care of all this copyright stuff pretty quickly. I told them, hey, can you take these videos down as quickly as possible? It was a matter of seconds, and they were gone. Yeah, I mean, that's just one of the facts of life of YouTube. There are gonna be people who will steal content. It's not Subway Surfers. It was a different game. I'm very much familiar with Subway Surfers. I'm gonna go back and try to catch a Blitzel again. Okay, neither of you are Blitzel, but maybe it would be wise to catch a Pidove. The game is Brain Rot. Well, yeah, but that wasn't the game that I was seeing. So YouTube gives you an option when you're sending copyright notices to channels. You can either request that the video get taken down immediately, or you can reach out to the creator and give them 7 days. I was not interested whatsoever in giving the creator any wiggle room. I did not feel like being lenient, so I told YouTube, take the video down. Within 1 minute, they were gone. Like, I'll be completely honest, there's a lot of things that YouTube is not so great at. Sand attack can hit flying types, by the way. Yes, it can. That's a bit of a misconception that I've seen. Status moves do not apply. Status moves ignore immunities. The only exception is Thunder Wave and, what else? Thunder Wave and Glare used to not work on ghost types, I believe, in Gen 2. That's something that I've seen people, mess up a lot. Like, a while back, I posted a video about, how Leafeon, that's the evolution's name, can learn Sing and Grass Whistle, if you get an event Eevee. And people were like, oh, but wouldn't, Sing not work on Ghosts? It does. Sing does work on Ghost types, because, immunities only apply to attacking moves for the most part. That being said, maybe I should be thinking a little bit harder about what I'm doing here, because, Charles has taken a bit of a beating. I'm getting Pokemon Scarlet and Sword later this year, and I already have my team planned for Scarlet, but not Sword. What do you think my team in Pokemon Sword should be? Ooh. See, what Pokemon were in Sword? I like Dreadnought, personally. I didn't wind up using it. I think I wound up catching a Gyarados instead. Is there a Richard? Not yet. There will be a Richard eventually. I think if I catch a male Blitzel here, I'll name it Richard. You know, Chuck, it's funny that you mentioned that. I actually did use Dugtrio as well in Pokemon Sword. It is frail as all get out, but it is also... I also found it fun to use. Alright, I'm just running... Oh, what do you mean I couldn't get a... Oh, wait, how does the speed formula for running away work here? Is it based on Charles's speed? It killed Leon's Charizard for me. Yeah, that's the nice thing. Like, you got a ground type, but all of those guys can learn rock moves as well. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to do this. Oh, no. Yeah, I think the, runaway formula is going to be based on Chuck's speed here. Alright, I'll Tango. Dugtrio is my favorite Pokemon. I like Dugtrio. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Yeah, Rock Slide. I mean, if you feel like being a gambler, Stone Edge. I do not want to be fighting these Purloin right now. Yeah, Dugtrio does learn Rock Slide. A lot of ground types learn rock moves, a lot of rock types learn ground moves, and that's just really useful. That's good coverage. Drown this cat. Oh, Elias isn't gonna like that I said that. Right, so... how many healing items do I have? I will also say that we do have a bit of a predicament. This Pokemon Black save file that I've got... Wait, did I say Chuck instead of Charles? When I was referring to the Roggenrola? In my defense, one person has figured this out. Danny, I've got my naming scheme is Match Game Panelists, and I named Charles after Charles Nelson Riley. And he would sometimes call himself Chuck on the show. So my bad if I accidentally called Charles Chuck. That's my bad. I also do hang out in like the game show corners of the internet and whatnot. People call you Charles. One thing that I've noticed is like there are some people who will have like a name like Jake. Jake, but then that's the name on their birth certificate, and it's not going to be short for, like, Jacob or anything. And I don't know, I've always found that, like, a little bit weird. Like, if I were a parent, I would give my kid the longer name, and then it's up to them if they want to go by a nickname or not, because, like, you see people go by shortened versions of their names, like, my birth name is Matthew, and then I go by Matt. But then, you don't see much of that the other way around. Like, I would just name my kid Jacob, and if they want to go by Jake, that's their choice. Like, if my birth name were Matt, I don't think that I would go by Matthew in a million years. I did go by Matthew up until 7th grade or so, and then for whatever reason, my friends started calling me Matt. I didn't fully understand why, but after a while I decided, you know what? I like that name. I'm gonna roll with it. We are still looking for a Blitzel in here. My friend Harry was the same way. That's his birth name. Yeah, I know one person with the birth name Jake, and, like, that's about it. There's also a barbershop quartet called the Newfangled Four. Their bass's name is Jake Tickner, and, that is also, his birth name is also Jake, not short for Jacob, and they kind of made jokes about that, at a recent competition. They did a medley of nursery rhymes, and they spelled out J-A-C-O-B, J-A-C-O-B, and then the joke was, that's not my name. The one from State Farm, obviously. Hello, Shard the Duraludon. Welcome to the stream. I am currently attempting to catch a Blitzel. Is it going particularly well? Not really. Charles is, getting absolutely mollywopped. I probably should not be using, Brett here, come to think of it. But it's fine. Okay. So now... Oh, Charles might faint here. Can this Blitzel use... Okay, that works for me. Yeah, Jake from State Farm. I remember... I've been watching too much Chain Reaction 06 this week. That is... I enjoyed Chain Reaction when it was on GSN growing up, but then as I got older, I realized how weird of a show it was. Because, like, in the bonus round, they were just like, hey, what if we did Pyramid, but also the contestants have to alternate, your teams have to alternate words back and forth to spell out the full question. My team for Pokemon Scarlet is Skeledirge, Gyarados, Pawmot, Tinkaton, Gardevoir, Garchomp. Perfect IVs, I'm overpowered in this game. Love that. Okay. I did not pay attention to this Blitzel's gender. Okay, it's male. This is gonna be my Richard. Named after Richard Dawson. For those of you who don't know, Richard Dawson, he was the original host of Family Feud, but he actually got his start on a different show, Match Game. That's where all these other names come from. They had like 100,000 Bills. Bill Anderson, Bill Daly. This Panseer here is named after Jimmy Walker. And then, once we catch more female Pokemon, I'm gonna name them after some of the semi-regulars from the 70s. Betty White, Fanny Flagg, Patty Deutsch. Okay, let me heal up real quick. It's really hard to, like, commentate and then also pay attention to the game at the same time. One time I was using Dugtrio and Corviknight in doubles, and I roosted with Corviknight, then used Earthquake with Dugtrio. Ouch! Oh, that is unfortunate. I mean, that's the thing about Roost. Like, I think it is pretty easy to go on autopilot with a move like that. You're just like, oh, I can use Roost, and it'll just heal me and do nothing else. I think it is pretty easy to forget that it also makes you lose your flying type. So, like, I'm not gonna clown people for messing that up, you know? It's best to use what you've learned in order to master it. That is very true. Sage wisdom coming from Pokemon Black and White this fine, what day of the week is it? Friday evening. Anyway, let's beat up a Patrat, shall we? Honestly, let's do a little bit of a litmus. Oh, you don't know Shockwave yet. Okay, let's just see how much a quick attack does. Nothing, because it knows Detect. Like, the thing is, like, protection moves don't do a whole... Oh, no. If you use Roost as a pure flying-type Corvisquire, then it's a pure normal type. Yes, that's right, but... if you use it on a fire-flying type that's already used Burn-Up, so like Moltres or Ho-Oh, they become typeless instead of pure normal for whatever reason. Because I guess the game still recognizes that it started out as a fire type. Imagine Corvisquire Roost and they go for a ghost move. One interaction that I've heard of is using Trick or Treat on a Snorlax that's about to use Curse. Thoughts on iCarly? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch a whole lot of iCarly growing up. Like, I've seen bits and pieces of it because, like, they've been airing reruns on Teen Nick for all eternity, it feels like, at this point. But I didn't watch a whole lot of it growing up. I was mostly a Disney Channel kid as opposed to Nickelodeon. So, to be completely frank, I don't really have strong opinions about it. Okay, Purloin, we're gonna send Richard back in. Trying to level up my guys here. How long till Richard reaches level 11? I think Blitzel is gonna learn, Shockwave at level 11 or 12 or something. Oh, man. Okay, well, you're not taking on this Purloin anyway. We'll bring in Bill. Okay, Frank. Did I say to be Frank? Don't call me Frank. Like, I don't know, I just started, like, the same way they have that whole Don't Call Me Shirley bit on, in Airplane. I started doing the same thing with the name Frank. Oh, you only know Tackle. Okay, I'm gonna Leer. You know, at some point, I think I do want to play, like, game show video games on stream. I have a grand old time with those. Sometimes, the Nickelodeon shows definitely have a lot more adult jokes now that you notice than the Disney shows. Should I go back and, oh my goodness. Okay, well, down goes Bill. We'll try and level up Charles. I think that was, like, one of the main reasons, like, my parents didn't want me watching shows like SpongeBob, growing up, because, like, I have seen online they do have, like, a good deal of adult jokes on SpongeBob. This headbutt should be enough. Yeah. Oh, that was a crit as well. Nice. Alright, what can you learn by losing? I feel like there's a Eureka here for me. Yeah, your Eureka should be that you should go out and catch a level 100 Mewtwo, and then get back to me. Unfortunately, I don't have revives, and I kinda do wanna have my entire team healthy, so... yeah, I'm gonna head back to the Pokemon Center. Is this even the right way? No. Me and my friend battled with 6 Smeargle on Pokemon Showdown. I had so much fun. Even if Pokemon have not been fully trained, they can show their potential depending on their trainer's style. Pokemon Showdown is an absolutely incredible tool. I did talk about this in my Pokemon Champions video that I did with Elias. Level 100 Mewtwo. It's a level 100 Mewtwo, guys! You know, if we just ignore that it says Woobat in level 13 and that it's a Woobat sprite in front of us. Run for the hills, guys! It's over for us, we can't beat it. I really don't want Brett hogging too much of the experience, but she is the strongest Pokemon I've got right now. Oh, you know something? Back... Lock on, Sheer Cold Fissure, Extreme Speed. Pokemon Showdown is so nice, because you can just do whatever nonsense. Like, if you know how to... Oh, my goodness. Well, things are looking a little hairy. I think I need to bring in Charles to finish off this Woobat. I touched upon this in the Pokemon Champions video, but I do genuinely think that, Pokemon Showdown probably isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Is Assurance a physical move? I think so. It doesn't... Oh, come on! Okay. So I think I heal here. Got 9 Super Potions. Prankster Ditto versus Prankster Ditto. Yep. Oh yeah, because they would just keep transforming into each other, and that would fail. Alright. Hey, Awesome Ocelot, welcome to the stream. I am currently, struggling. Prankster, I meant Imposter. Well, no, I guess if you're doing, like... If you're doing stuff where you can use illegal moves, then I guess the Ditto don't necessarily have Transform. Drillbur is really good in this game. Yeah, I am thinking about using, an Excadrill. Because I think, oh, that's really frustrating. Like, it's not necessarily going to be a type overlap with Charles. Okay. Wait. Is this the right way? Oh, I just did not fight that trainer the first time I passed that way. We do need to go back to the Pokemon Center. Yeah, there's a lot of, cool Gen 5 Pokemon. I love Excadrill because of Pokerogue. I have not played it. I think I might at some point. Because, like, I have been very much getting into roguelikes. Who's Charles? Charles is named after Charles Nelson Riley. He was a panelist on a Match Game in the 70s. Chuck is also Charles, I decided. Thank you for waiting. Okay, so we're not terribly strong so far. But we're managing. Oh yeah, one thing that I meant to mention, earlier, is that we're, in a bit of a predicament with, our save file here. Because I accidentally, I downloaded a Pokemon Black ROM, to record B-roll for the shorts here on MEPlaysGames. Explain to the folks at home what Match Game is. Yeah, I'll do that in 1 second. I'm just gonna... I was just thinking about a new battle strategy. Does it involve a level 100 Mewtwo? If not, I'm not interested. Right, what was I talking about? Yeah, so I downloaded a Pokemon Black ROM and a save file so that I could easily record, footage for shorts. I accidentally started a new game, on that same save file. And what that means is, this actually does not overwrite the original save file that I downloaded, so it's actually impossible to save this properly. So I have to use save states if I want to keep doing these streams. Right, so for those of you who don't know, Match Game was a game show that started out in the 60s, but it was most popular in the 70s. It was 2 contestants and a panel of 6 celebrities, and the goal was for the contestants to fill in the blanks the same way the celebrities did. So you would have questions like, I'm gonna pull up a Match Game. What? No, I'll just, oh, Roggenrola? I can deal with the Roggenrola. So they'll have questions like, Old Man Periwinkle, Old Man Periwinkle just celebrated his 110th birthday. He's so old that by the time he finished blowing out the candles, he was blank. And I think there are 2 definitive answers to that question. Either he was so old that when he finished blowing out the candles, he was 111, a whole year had passed, or he was dead. I came up with dead first. 111 was a much more clever answer. But I just immediately jumped to being dead. Maybe that makes me mean. Oh, I think Brett's about to evolve. A new battle strategy only works if you stick with it. Are we about to get ourselves, do what? No, is it level 18? Bah. Yeah, that was from, the 1990 version of Match Game. Danny and I have played, quite a bit of Match Game, in the time that, I've known him. Like, it's just such a nice format because, like, you don't need to know trivia. You just need to be reasonably clever when you fill in the blanks. It's all about having a fun time. Alright, Nakarine City, sunny. Route 3, sunny. Strident City, sunny. That's a load of baloney. DK, Donkey Kong. I should have bought more Pokeballs. No, Chunky Kong is dead. A Pokemon I wanted to catch just came out and I missed it. Hi, I have some questions for you. I don't have answers. If you want to play, which do you prefer, outside or at home? Judging from the fact I'm playing a video game right now, what do you think the answer is? I see. Then which one are you interested in? The thing everybody knows or the thing nobody knows? Well, I mean, it depends. Like, I think there are merits to enjoying popular things that everybody can talk about, but I also think it's good to have some niche interests. Like, Danny and I have been talking about game shows for the past half an hour. So I'm gonna say neither. Oh, really? In my view, you're a person with common sense. Alright. A person with common sense who doesn't like to touch grass, apparently. Okay, welcome to Nakarine City. Come with me a sec. Alright. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. If you go straight from here, there's a Pokemon Center. Yeah, I can see that. And use these if you want. Chesto Berries. Those are gonna wake me up if I fall asleep. That's nice. Give your Pokemon a Chesto Berry to hold, then if it ever falls asleep, it'll wake up immediately. Oh, and another piece of advice. Oh my goodness, we've got 10 viewers. Hello, everybody. Nakarine City's gym leader uses normal types. If you have a fighting type Pokemon, it might give you a big advantage. Can you catch Timber around here? And then he walks off into the ether, never to be seen again. Huh. You know what? Maybe we should be on the lookout for a Timber. Okay, real quick while my Pokemon heal, I'm gonna look up Timber on my other monitor. See if I can find it nearby. What other fighting types can I get my hands on? Pinwheel Forest. Well, that's past here, isn't it? Alright, whatever. Yeah, Resto Chesto. Oh, Sock and Throw. This game is just incomplete without Mr. Black and Mr. White from Johnny Test. I watched a good deal of that show. Like, I did watch a decent amount of, Cartoon Network growing up as well. Oh, we can just go into Pinwheel Forest and get a, Timber. Oh, these people are not trainers? Okay. Yeah, why not? I'll go look for a Timber. If their Pokemon are liberated, trainers will no longer be trainers. Uh-huh. We will steal Pokemon you'll never play together again. In order to eliminate the old-fashioned ways of looking at things. We are in the right! I think I was supposed to read those top to bottom, wasn't I? Everyone else is wrong! If you don't think the same way we think, we'll use all our power to eliminate you. If you disagree with me on anything I've ever said in my videos, you are not welcome on this stream. How dare you be in my presence? Okay. So I'm not entirely sure how I get them to move. I think I've got to do some stuff here in the city first. Okay, let's head in here. Hey, long time no see, and by that I mean yesterday. I freaking loved Johnny Test back in the day for some reason. I enjoyed it. I want to see things no one can see. The ideals of Pokemon inside Pokeballs, the truth how trainers should be, and a future where Pokemon have become perfect. Do you feel the same? That's so. I think my friends and I should test you to see if we can see this future too. Right! I forgot there was an end battle here. Enjoy seeing them after every badge. Yeah, like, you run into Charon and Bianca every 5 minutes as well. I don't love that, but I'll deal. Okay. I must have entirely missed that Richard learned Shockwave, but we should be able to take on this Pidove. My god, this guy is frail. Can't even one-shot. Okay. I'm gonna hope that Quick Attack can knock it out. It does. Okay. I got a crit. That might have mattered, honestly. Okay, Temple. Temple, I think, is pure water, and then Palpitoad is ground. Water ground. If not, I'm about to make a fool of myself online. Bubble Beam, that might just knock me out, honestly. Okay, I guess we're not gonna find out. Oh, wow. My team is not entirely prepared to take on N, is it? Okay, Bill... just tackle this thing to death. 50 power is honestly, like, pretty acceptable, at this stage in the game. My Pokemon are taking way more damage than I would like, though. I guess I should, like, go and find myself some defense EVs, but who does EV training in a casual playthrough? It's so weird how Temple is just in the grass in this game. Oh, it is, isn't it? Timber, okay. I'm assuming I can go catch a Timber in a second. I'll just go ahead and use Brett. I guess Oshawott evolves at, like, level 18 or something. I just kind of assumed that it was level 16, because that's usually when you get the second stage of your starter. And this Timber knows close combat, and I'm dead. Oh, that could be disastrous. Please let this be a two-shot. I'm gonna hope for a high roll here. I'm gonna hope for a high roll, because something's gonna take big damage here no matter what. Oh. Oh, Bide goes off now. I thought it was gonna go off at the end of the turn. Its evolution's just disintegrating grass, right? We love Palpitoad and Seismitoad in this house, though. This should be fine. I think I can take a low kick. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm making more trips to the Pokemon Center than I would like, to be completely honest. To be completely frank. I just entirely did not catch what N was saying. I was looking at chat. School starts for me on Tuesday. Right now, my friends aren't strong enough to save all Pokemon. Maybe I can't solve the equation that'll change the world. So I need power. Power enough to make anyone agree with me. I'm just glad I don't have to deal with school anymore. I graduated in May. Now I know what power I need. Zekrom, and its famous signature move, Zekrom Kick. The legendary Pokemon that, along with the hero, created the Unova region. It's my turn to become that hero, and you and I will be friends. Alright. I mean, if you insist, I guess I'll be your friend. My hands are tied here. Alright then, back to the Pokemon Center we go, I guess. I probably should stock up on a couple more regular potions, because I did talk about this in a video, but regular potions are very cost-effective. I don't remember exactly how cost-effective they are in Gen 5, but in, like, Gen 7, the Hyper Potion got nerfed into oblivion. So, regular potions, if you're not using items in battle, regular potions are strictly better across the board, because they're cheaper and they're more cost-effective. So you heal the same amount with without spending as much money. Oh, okay. So I got the Timber outside the forest. That is a pretty good level, level 13. Like, they're better than the Hyper Potion in Gen 7 onwards. Right. With the caveat that if you're using items in battle, you should still buy Hyper Potions. But a lot of people aren't interested in that. So they will just, So the best course of action if you're not using items in battle is to buy regular potions. That'll give you the best bang for your buck. That and, like, discounted freshwater. Team Aqua, Team Magma, Team Flare. You can get, discounted water from all of... Oh, my mic's cutting out? Okay, I'm gonna disconnect my mic and reconnect real quick. My mic's not... Okay, can you guys hear me now? Are we good? Are we good? Are we back? Okay, give me 1 second. Are we good? Are we good? Are we back? Okay, can you guys hear now? 'Cause I think I'm good on my end. I'm just gonna go ahead and, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that, that's alright. Shockwave. Okay, we are back in business. Not sure what happened a second ago, but... Okay, oh, that didn't knock it out. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I forgot what I was doing. No, I'm catching this timber. Oh, my goodness. Okay, and we're gonna name you Bob, after Bob Barker, host of The Price is Right, and also occasional Match Game panelist. The week that Richard Dawson left Match Game to focus on Family Feud, they had Bob Barker fill in for him that very first week he was gone. Alright, so we're gonna name him, Bob. And now we've got ourselves a team. Timber's got low kick, so that's gonna be very helpful. We do have, I believe we have 2 trait evolutions on the team now. That wave sure is shocking. So true. That was an interesting week. Yeah, it was. You know, that honestly does sound like something Elias would say. I'd be like, hey, Elias, what do you think about Shockwave? And he'd be like, yeah, it's a really shocking wave. And you know what? He wouldn't be wrong. Gene flirting with the Barker was hilarious. I need to go, like, rewatch those episodes. Match Game, honestly, is, like, one of my favorite game shows. And it's just a nice thing to make a naming scheme out of, because you had so many different panelists over the years. Like, you could go on for all eternity. I could name a Pokemon Selena. In this playthrough, because they had Selena Gomez on the new version of Match Game that just premiered. I did try to watch Match Game with a guy named Adam Nedeff. He actually wrote a biography about the original host of Match Game, Gene Rayburn, and me and a bunch of other friends were at his house on the night that the new Match Game premiered about a month ago. But unfortunately, we couldn't figure out how to get it to work. But from what I hear, we didn't miss too much. We wound up watching like disputed Family Feud calls, which was basically just watching Richard Dawson and Howard Felsher butt heads for an hour. It was quite enjoyable. We weren't able to watch Match Game, but I enjoyed myself that night anyway. Watched a bunch of, like, game show pilots. It was a good time. I need to buy more of Adam's books. That's another thing that I need to do. I need to stimulate the economy and give my guy Adam his props. That being said, I think I very well might have wrecked my eligibility for several game shows, because Adam does do a lot of, like, question writing for GSN shows and whatnot, or something along those lines. Wow, whenever I look at the skeleton, I'm fascinated. Hey! Welcome, I'm Hawes, the assistant director. Since you're kind enough to visit, I'll give you a tour of the museum. This skeleton of a dragon-type Pokemon. There's a theory that it had an accident when it was flying around the world, and so it became a fossil. What do we got over here? This rock is amazing. It's a meteorite. It contains some kind of energy from space. Meteor foreshadowing, question mark? Oh, it's an ordinary old stone. I thought it was cool, so I framed it. It was found near the desert, but other than the fact that it's old, it doesn't seem to have any value. His Chuck Barris book is on my shelf. I bought the Gene Rayburn one as an ebook, so, I don't have, like, any physical Adam Needef memorabilia in this household. Maybe I should fix that. I need to buy, like, the Alan Ludden one. I remember seeing the picture of, Betty White having read, the Alan Ludden book. It was, like, on her coffee table or something, and it was, very well, annotated. We only display it because it's rather pretty to look at. My guy found a cool rock, and he just rolled with it. This is museum-worthy material, and you know what? He's not wrong. What's up here? The Pokemon gym is just beyond here. At the end of the gym, a very strong and kind gym leader is waiting. By the way, the gym leader, Lenora, happens to be my wife. Oh, that's neat. Did not know that. Very nice. The gym leader here studies fossils and ancient artifacts. You know, it really does sound like, it really does sound like this would be a rock-type gym. I'm glad that it's not. We had too many rock-type... Oh, that was the last picture of Betty White. I knew that it was one of the last ones. I didn't know it was the very last. So Adam Needef has that going for him. Love that for him. It really is a shame that Betty White didn't live to be 100. She was so close. What was it, like 2.5 weeks before she would have turned 100? Bob Barker was also very close to 100. Oh, hey! A Pokemon gym where a leader waits for a challenger at the back of a museum. It has a great atmosphere, doesn't it? Yeah, sure. I mean, the Earth does have a pretty good atmosphere. Breathable air. Relatively clean. Oxygen, which is quite important for humans. So I will give this to you. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate. All trainers in this gym use normal-type Pokemon. This is just between you and me. Normal-type Pokemon are weak against fighting-type Pokemon. Around here, fighting-type Pokemon show up around Pinwheel Forest. Now I will explain about the gym itself. In this Pokemon gym, if you answer questions hidden in books, you can move forward. For your information, the first book is Nice to Meet You, Pokemon. If you don't know where the book is, please ask anyone. Alright, well, Oh, you're the first trainer, hello. I hang around Nacring Gym all the time. People call me a bookworm. Well, you could, be called worse things. And Bob got as close as he could to $1 without going over. The Bel Air Sphere. Yep. I spend the entire day either reading books or training Pokemon. I should go back and rewatch, like, Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Maybe. School Kid Carter. Like, I remember, like, the whole thing with Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, and that was all people talked about, for, like, the next week. Okay. Ooh, level 17, you say? Not gonna lie, I might be in over my head here. The layer does hit, though, thankfully. This might not end well. Crunch? Should be fine, I resist that. Okay, that's good. How much does low kick do? Whoa! Alright! Strong young man. Detect? That's fine. I was gonna miss this low kick anyway, so I'm not mad about it. Crunch again. Whatever. That's gonna drop my defense, isn't it? Okay, it didn't. And we didn't miss. Okay. That's gonna give me a good amount of experience right there, because, he was higher level than I was. Man, Timber's already, punching above his weight, and we've barely even known him. Alright. Good start. Alright, let's check this out. I don't care what its name is, don't pat that rat. Oh, I wasn't planning on it. I don't want to catch, 15 diseases that are otherwise unknown to the human race. This is the bookshelf for children's books. Nice to meet you, Pokemon. Do you want to read this book? Yes, I do. It's a fairy tale about a little boy who met a Pokemon for the first time in his life. He's with a small brown Pokemon. Oh. There's a memo between the pages. Pokemon trainers, I am the gym leader Lenora. I hid 4 memos in this library. Each of them has a question. Can you solve the questions and come find me? Now this is the first question. What is the first Pokemon you met in this gym? The hint is on a bookshelf in the middle row. Now try to find it. In the middle row, you say. Alright, let's try this one. Isn't low kick 100% accurate? Yes, but I got sand attacked on the first turn. The biology of Patrat. Do you want to read this book? It describes the biology of Patrat. They communicate with each other by movement of their tails. A Patrat raises its tail when it sees an enemy. Oh. There's a memo on the back cover. As I thought, that question was easy. Well, this is the second question. Flame burns inside its body and gives off smoke from its head while it runs. What is this book? The hint is somebody may be reading it. So is that gonna be you? You found the second memo when you're looking for a book? What does the memo say? Flame burns, yada 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 yada. I'm reading a book about Tepig, but is this book the correct answer? Sure, I'm gonna assume so. Teehee, what a pity. This book about Tepig says it gives off flame from its nostrils. When it's not well, it can give off only smoke. That's slightly different from it gives off smoke from its head while it runs. The answer to this memo may not be a living thing, Teehee. Okay, is it you? I see. Oh, did you find the memo and come here to look for this book? What does the memo say? Yada yada yada. I'm reading a book called The Structure of a Locomotive. Oh, I see. I see. Lenore's playing tricks on me. She was talking about a train. Flame burns inside its body and blah 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 blah. Being sand attack makes every move dragon miss. I mean rush. Yeah, it goes from 100 to 75. In Gen 1, it actually goes from 100 to 67%, which is absolutely diabolical behavior. That's exactly how a locomotive looks. Well, I'll let you read this book. But before that, it would be great for my research to figure out how to Pokemon battle. What kind of research are you doing exactly that involves trains and Pokemon battles? Is there a new train Pokemon coming in Gen 10? Are we gonna get an evolution to Revavroom that's a train instead of a car? Alright, whatever. I'll knock out your Herdier. Because apparently, Bob is just gonna be the MVP of this playthrough. At some point I do... Oh, don't love that. Okay, low kick, die. Oh, that didn't do a whole lot. I'm gonna Leer? Maybe Bide would be wise to see how much Tackle does. Oh, no. Okay. This is... I'm just gonna... What? Why are you biting me? Oh, that's why. That's why you use Bite. Huh, alright, so... Maybe Bob can't solo this gym at level 14. Who would have thunk? Alright, Bite, that's fine. I need to be on the lookout for, like, TMs and whatnot. Folks in the chat, do you guys tend to, look things up a lot when you're playing Pokemon games? Because that's something that I do quite a... Oh, no. That's something that I tend to do a lot, because, like, I want to know where the TMs are, I want to know when I learn moves. Sometimes I'll look at the, like, the gym leaders' teams and whatnot. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gonna be honest, folks, we might wipe here. It's a good thing we're not doing a Nuzlocke. Maybe Charles can take him on. Take her on, sorry. Sorry, misgendered Herdier. You know Bite. Why are you using Tackle? Yeah, we're fine. That's gonna knock it out. Oh my goodness. So we're taking a bit of a beating right now, but that's another level for Charles. Rock Blast? Sure, that's a stab move. We'll get rid of Tackle. There's pretty much no reason to have Tackle at this point. Because Headbutt is stronger. It's got a secondary effect. Okay, Bob is level 15. I've never known anyone so powerful. My head is empty compared to yours. Okay. Return a book to a shelf after reading. This is a rule when you read a book. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Most of my books are under my bed. Okay, real quick, before I read that book, I've got to go heal up my Pokemon. I do kind of wish that they gave you, that revives were one of the standard items, that you get at the beginning of the game, like your potions or your antidotes and whatnot. Because, like, at the end of the day, you are gonna have to revive your Pokemon. Like, it would just be a nice quality of life thing, because you wouldn't have to go to the Pokemon Center as often. Like, you still would have to go every now and then, to restore power points. But, you know, having revives available earlier on, I think would be nice. Okay, I am gonna go ahead, no, I think I've got enough potions. Oh wait, have I checked what this guy sells? Nothing but mail and netballs and whatnot. That's for water and bug types. Well, I've already got a water type, and I mean, what bug type am I? There are some cool bug types in this region. Got, Scavalier, Carablast, Galvantula. What else? There's more bug types. Scolipede is a bug type. My mind has gone blank. I'm fairly certain there's more that I'm simply not remembering. See, this is the thing. Like, when I'm not going off a script, I just go and talk nonsense and I don't remember jack squat. This is a bookshelf for general studies. The structure of a locomotive. Do you want to read this book? Yes, I do. This is a book about a locomotive. Flame burns inside, yup, yada yada yada. We read this a million times already. There's a memo on the back cover. It's impressive you found this place. That's what I'd expect from a challenger like you. Well, this is the third question. If you heat it up in a pot, it'll be delicious. What is this? Okay, is the answer Tepig this time? The hint is on a bookshelf closer to the entrance than here. Wait a minute. Is the answer actually Tepig? Have you already found the third memo? Pretty good. So what does the memo say? But you don't think this book about Tepig is the answer, do you? That put books back on the shelf when you're done reading implies the Nacreon library doesn't do checkouts, which, like, feels weird. I mean, I just kind of interpreted it as if you're coming to the library to read and you're not planning on checking things out, put the books back where you found them. Like, if you're at like Walmart or something, the employees are gonna want you to put your cart back. If you decide that you don't want to buy something, they want you to put it back where it belongs. I kind of interpreted it that way. I don't know if you can check out books here, but maybe. I do think that they're hinting at bacon here, though. Oh, I know you're just kidding. Oh, it reminds me. In the past, I've seen sweets made by heating up berries. Now, what were they called? Okay, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. You know, there's actually, fun fact, there's no Walmarts in the 5 boroughs of New York City at all. So, like, you have to go pretty far out, if you want to go to Walmart. There are quite a few Targets, near where I live. I've got friends, elsewhere in the US where they have the exact opposite. Bunch of Walmarts nearby, no Targets. Sweets for Pokemon. Do you want to read this book? Describe delicious sweets made by heating berries in a pot. There are sweets called Poffins made from berries from the faraway Sinnoh region, and Pokemon love them. There's a memo on the cover. Did you manage to get here without being tricked by the questions? To be completely honest, no. Now this is the last question. From this bookshelf, move 2 backward, 1 to the left, move 2 forward, 1 to the right. That just brings me back here. And move 1 backward. Now where is it? The hint is, find it by yourself. What? There's no other bookshelves. 2 backward, 1 to the left, 2 forward, 1 to the right. Oh no, now we go there. I was thinking backward was like this way, but that doesn't really make sense, does it? I'm wondering, did you see the last memo and come to me? Okay, I'll give you the last question. Can you challenge the gym leader if you win against me? Tee-hee, that is correct. Well, here we go, trainer. Yeah, in my family, the default, like, whenever we go shopping, it's like, we're usually going to Target. It's just convenient having having stores like Target and Walmart in this world. Like, I don't have to go to, like, more specialized stores. Leer? Hopefully that's fine. Okay, low kick, one shot. It's not heavy enough. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that Leer doesn't do too much of a number on my defense. Okay, we're fine. Give me a crit. No? Okay, no crit. You know, I think one thing that I'm gonna have to learn if I'm gonna be streaming is I need to learn how to put more of a filter on myself, because, like, I don't think I'm saying anything terribly problematic, but I am saying some very silly, very stupid things. Like, it's almost like thinking before you speak pays dividends in this world. Okay, bite, that's fine, as long as you don't flinch me. Am I faster? I am faster. No need to worry about flinching then. Okay, I was just double checking to make sure that my mouse cursor wasn't on the screen. I think we knock out this Lillipup. Give me a crit. No, but we're still gonna win. Unless this is a crit. Okay, we're fine. Water gun. Okay, now I think it's time to spam some potions. Lillipup again. Let's have Charles handle this one. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure if I can do trade evolutions in this emulator, but I will find out off stream. And if not, I'm gonna have to revamp my team. Let's roll the dice with Rock Blast, why don't we? Leer, that's fine. I have like 100,000 defense. Miss, great. Leer again, okay. Things might get a little dicey here. I might have to switch. Oh my, another miss. Leer again, please. Oh no. Oh, okay. Hit 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ask and you shall receive. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't knock it out, which I don't love, but it's all good. I'm just gonna use Headbutt. I'm just gonna use Headbutt here. That's not gonna do nearly enough damage to knock me out. Get absolutely demolished, scrub. I'm calling you a scrub, but I kind of won that battle by the skin of my teeth. Charles, just barely ain't in there. Oh, wow, I lost, but thanks for a great battle. Right. You'll meet the gym leader soon. This is the last book. Now, read the last book. Unfortunately, that book is War and Peace. We'll see you in 16 weeks. This is the bookshelf for Pokemon, the biology of Tepig. Do you want to read this book? I do. It describes the biology of Tepig, and how they are a popular delicacy in the Unova region. They are a popular source of bacon. Flame burns inside its body and gives off flame from its nostrils. When it's not well, it can give off only smoke. There's a memo between the pages. Wow! You managed to get here. Well done. You seem to have wisdom as well as strength. I look forward to our battle. Gym Leader Lenora. Click. There's a switch under the book. And we unlock the trapdoor, and we fall into the void, and we are never heard from again. Alright, guess we're heading downstairs. Wow, a hidden staircase. Gonna be honest? This might be a terrible idea, but I am gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna try and fight Lenora here. Bob's just gonna do his best. Charles is gonna do his best. Brett's gonna do her best. She's somehow the only, female Pokemon I've got so far. Man, what are the odds of that? I only have one female Pokemon, and it's my starter. Jokes about having to read War and Peace are considerably funnier when I actually had to read a Tolstoy novel for English once. I'm sorry. That's all I can say. I'm sorry. Welcome. The director of the Nakreen Museum, the Nakreen Gym Leaders is... the Nakreen Gym's leader is me, Lenora. Good gravy, I can't read. Well then, Challenger, I'm gonna research how you battle with the Pokemon you've so lovingly raised. I have not had to read Tolstoy, thankfully. That seems like... it just seems like a lot. Huh, alright. One thing I will say Usually when, love this gym leader battle theme. Yeah, we love some good music in this house. Intimidate. Okay, I'm gonna switch to shake that off, actually. Level 18, huh? Yeah, one thing, that you should know if you're trying to be on a show like Jeopardy, if they're asking for a Russian author, the answer is usually gonna be Tolstoy. There are other Russian authors out there, of course. I'm gonna sand attack you. Takedown. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of damage. Like, a hockey player is usually going to be Wayne Gretzky, and there are a lot of other little things you can pick up on. Okay, miss, and we're screwed. I'm gonna sand attack again. Takedown hits. Do I survive on one? I survive on one. You see, the wise thing to do here would be to switch out. Or I could heal and just pray that Herdier doesn't hit me again. I've only got 5 super potions left. What's going on? I just got here. Hello, Ray. We are currently fighting Lenora. We've made some good progress. Retaliate. All right. Kind of a weird move for you to have since you're up first. Believe me, it is a lot. Like in Anna Karenina, part 2 of 8. There's an entire chapter dedicated to the primary main character complaining about his ruined crop harvest. Okay, worst weekend of my life, not gonna lie. So, the conclusion that I'm drawing here is that I simply should not read Tolstoy if I have the choice. I will simply not do that then. Okay. Takedown misses. Headbutt doesn't knock it out, that's fine. The wise choice is to switch out. Yeah. When have we ever done wise things on this channel? Me and Elias are just two Goofus Maloofuses. Super potion, that's so rude. I might want to do another sand attack for extra insurance. Takedown hits. We are absolutely cheesing this fight. With the hell that Watchog is gonna put us through in a second, I think I am justified in cheesing this fight. Like, I am not one to restrict myself when I'm battling. Like if I feel like using potions, I'm gonna use potions. Like, I typically do not add, like, any, I probably should be using Rock Blast, but that's less reliable. Yeah, I think Headbutt's the move here. Lear misses. Like, I'm not usually one to play Nuzlocke, but if people want to see me stream a Nuzlocke, I am willing to do that. Oh my god. You two are both goofballs that I enjoy. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Glad you enjoy the content. Alright, Charles hit level 16. And we're also gonna get some experience for Bob, also grew to level 16. Rock Throw? It's type coverage. I wasn't gonna use Bide, so yeah, sure, why not? Bob learned Rock Throw, very good. Okay. Watchog, I'm gonna keep Charles in to tank this Retaliate that's most likely coming. I think he can probably take it, no matter how grim the situation. I'll use my research skills to find a winning strategy. We might not be able to take this Retaliate, but we'll see. Hypnosis, get lost. Well, if you're gonna do that, I'm just gonna sand attack you some more. Wait, does this Watchog not know Retaliate? I thought it did. Did it just simply not use it? Did I dodge a bullet here? And Hypnosis still hits. Okay, what is that? 60? Was that a 45% accurate Hypnosis? If it's not 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate. If it's 45% accurate, it's actually 100. My goodness. Crunch? Alright, that's fine. It's not fine. Okay, we're switching. Bob is gonna resist her crunches. Be sure to do a set of 100 crunches before bed. Or as soon as you wake up, or at any other point during your day. Do crunches. Work them abs. What was I talking about? We're playing Pokemon, right. Oh, you were level 20. That still does quite a bit of damage. How much does Watchog weigh? Hypnosis? How about a Hypno Thanks? How about a Hypno Toad? Victory lies before you. Does it? Bob nearly got mollywopped there. Oh, Bob's gonna be my strongest Pokemon in a second. I think, Brett is still level 16. Charles level 17. Mudslap? It's coverage. It's not good coverage. The downside with Mudslap is it can't hit flying types and Sand Attack can. No, I'll take the trade-off. I'll take the trade-off. Just a little bit of extra damage. And, like, I think the fact that it can't hit flying types is fine. Okay, so against all odds, we beat Lenora, first try. Your fighting style is so enchanting. It is charming. You are a Pokemon trainer worthy of receiving this basic badge. Alright, so we're about to run into Bianca, aren't we? We have not seen her so far, in this stream. We got the basic badge. If you have 2 badges, trade a Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you. Here, I also want you to have this TM. Is this Retaliate? It is. Okay, do I have anything that can learn Retaliate? That's, Retaliate does a lot more damage if an ally fainted the turn before you use it. If you master the time, you can defeat even strong opponents. 140 base power if your teammate fainted. Deer! Hey. Deer, come quickly. Team Plasma's threatening to steal some bones. Weird thing to steal, but okay. What? What's going on? Matt, you come too. Why am I coming? My goodness, you're fast. So are you. Oh. Where did these people get Sonic shoes from? Did they go outside? Oh, here we are. I forgot that we were kind of in the back room of the museum. Now you wait. Enough fooling around. Oh, I'm cutting out? Okay, give me a second. Okay, are we back? I'm just gonna go with, innocent until proven guilty. I'm just gonna hope that, I'm back. You know what? I'm gonna leave a message in chat, make sure people can hear me. Do I sound alright now? Why do I gotta come? I'm only a kid, right? Exactly. Enough fooling around. So you've come, Gym Leader. Green. Plasma! Awfully bold of you guys to be, to steal something in broad daylight like that. I'm calling the cops. What's going on? Oh, we have to go after them. Okay, Okay, give me... So you've come, Gym Leader. We, Team Plat... Okay, looks like we are back in business. Alright, let's go outside, see what on earth is going on. You sound fine, by the way. Great! That is what streaming is all about. My mic's giving me more issues than I expected today, but that's all. Good day, Lenora. Find any good fossils lately? This is a surprise visit. Are you suffering from artist block again? Matt, this is Berg. He may not look like it, but he's Castelia City's gym leader. I love Castelia City's music, by the way. Hey, just looking for a change of pace. So, it seems hectic or something around here. What's up? What's up? Someone just walked away with an exhibit, that's what's up. Hey. Oh, hi, Matt. What's everybody doing here? Long story. Jaren, everybody's here. Matt, is there some kind of problem? And these two are your friends? Bianca and Charon. Oh, I see. They're trainers. Okay, then let's split up and search. I'll head this way. Everyone, Charon and Bianca, I want you to stay here at the museum. Berg and Matt, you two search Pinwheel Forest. Got it, Berg? You show the way. I'm counting on you, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-huh. You are Matt, is it? Are you raring to round up our robbers? Not really when you put it like that. Oh, Matt, take this with you. Fennel gave me this dowsing machine to give you. This is one of Elias's favorite items. He loves looking for hidden items out in the overworld. Personally, I don't spend too much time doing that. But to each their own. Now, what did she tell me? You can use the dowsing machine to find places where items are hidden. So you can find stuff you can't even see. It's like a metal detector. For now, all we need to do is protect the museum, right? Hey, wait for me. All right, just going inside. Okay, I do need to heal, though. Bob, absolutely the MVP of that battle, but... Well, Bob and Charles both did some heavy lifting. I don't know if I want to say absolutely the MVP. But, let's go ahead and heal real quick, and I'm gonna take another sip of water. My goodness. You know, I thought about maybe doing Balatro later. I don't know if I will. Maybe I'll do one run. Maybe I'll do one run and then we call it a night. For now, though, let's take care of Pinwheel Forest. You know what? Actually, real quick, I left while the Yankees game was still going on, so I'm gonna make sure that they won. Oh, it was close, but they won 4-3. Okay. Okay, Yankees won. I am a happy camper tonight. Let's head to the forest. Excuse me. This leads to Pinwheel Forest. If they manage to scuttle off into the forest, we might have trouble. Oh, Dwebble and Crustle, that's another bug type. Leavanny's a bug type. Wow, there's actually a lot of bugs in this dex. Well, you see, there are two ways out of Pinwheel Forest. The road that goes straight and the path that winds through the woods. Unova has a pretty balanced Pokedex. I will take the straight road after them. If they're not there, I'll block the exit. Would you please take the other way and check whether Team Plasma's hiding in there somewhere? You'll run into a lot of trainers, but it's basically a single path, so I'm sure you won't get lost. Come on, let's do this for Lenora's sake. Whee! He says as he runs away. Berg is a very whimsical guy. I'm painting him as a very whimsical guy. 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep time with each other and 1, 2 punch. We discuss what to do before a battle. Yup, yeah, you gotta do a little huddle. You gotta do a little, pre-game warm-up and all that. I'm sorry, Mayo and May? Gonna be honest, those are terrible twin names. Could you imagine being their parents? You call one of them and the wrong one comes running. Rock Throw? Oh, that's not a spread move. Okay. Brett is probably not the move here, but I'm gonna use her anyway. She does need the experience. Oh, no. Okay, that's not... Oh, no. Brett might just die here. She doesn't. Rock Throw. Bonk. Right, so... we need to get Brett out of here. Do I have anything that resists grass? Well, Jimmy. Oh, yeah, I guess Jimmy's gonna be the play here. How about that? Jimmy is hanging on for dear life on this team, but I keep finding reasons to use him. Razor Leaf is fine. How much does that do to Bob? Oh, we're good. We are so good. We're living. We can live 2 Razor Leaves. Leaves. That's super effective. Bug Grass is such a brutal type combination, because you're weak to basically everything. Will Rock Throw and Incinerate. Incinerate might just one-shot on its own. We'll see. Because of the 4 times weakness. No, but that did quite a bit of damage. Critical hit on Jimmy. How rude. Pow. Okay, you're dead. Get crit, idiot. Okay, Jimmy levels up, but... I've been saying for the past couple hours, of this game that I'm gonna box Jimmy eventually, and I still have not found... Two of us keeping time together. I've not found the opportunity to box him because, like, he has been useful. And I did touch on this in the last stream, but I don't hate the elemental monkeys. I think they're fine Pokemon. They have a niche and they serve it. You stubborn brat. When I'm through with you, you won't be able to chase us anymore. Fa la 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 la. Alright, man, whatever you say. I'm gonna one-shot you. I don't know, you've got a Sandile. Crocodile's a very cool Pokemon. Like, I'm torn. Like, I want to use Excadrill as my ground type, but I also kind of want to use Crocodile. You are a dark type, I believe. I believe the whole line is ground dark. Torment, huh? Alright. So I'll probably want to switch Bob out after this because he can't use low kick. Yeah, let's bring in... Oh, no, I can't really use Richard. We'll bring in Bill. I don't think I'm going to use Bill for the whole playthrough either. We are going to have to make some, tough choices at some point. I guess Tackle's my best move here. It's not great. Didn't knock it out. Assurance, I think I survived this unless you get a high roll. Okay, we're good. Nice. Bill grew to level 15. Want to learn Takedown. Well, it's more damage than Tackle, but I'm gonna keep Tackle because it's more reliable. 90 power is nice. I don't love the low accuracy. I feel like I've given Takedown more flack than it deserves over the years because, like, yes, it has multiple drawbacks. Come on, you're just a kid on an ego trip. Yeah, right. I feel like I've given Takedown more flack than it deserves, because it does have multiple drawbacks, but at the same time, it's not really meant to be a late-game move, and I think that's something that I've failed to recognize over the years. So, in light of this, I will be retracting everything I've ever said on MEPlaysGames and deleting the channel. Too bad, I haven't got anything. If you want to get it back, you're just gonna have to look for my associates. Alright, hello, are you an associate? My, could you be looking for something? Yeah, I'm looking for, my sanity. I seem to have lost it about 5 years ago. Purloin, huh? You're a dark type. Yeah, Bob can take you on. I don't think you weigh that much. But low kick is going to be super effective. What move did you even use? I looked away for a second. Okay, use it again. Okay, it was not Fury Swipes, I know that. We survived that, and low kick knocks it out. Okay. Level-wise, I think I am gonna want to do some grinding, probably off-screen. My hunch is you're sabotaging us because you're flat-out jealous of our cool outfits. Before I forget, I am gonna drop a save state. I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but, I accidentally did the thing that makes the game impossible to save normally, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drop a save state before I forget later. Sorry, I'm empty-handed. Do I look like the kind of girl to carry a heavy load? Better try somewhere else. I think that you could deadlift 900 pounds. Okay, I'm just gonna go this way. Berg did say that it's pretty simple, so I shouldn't get lost, so I'm gonna assume this is the right way. And this guy is getting on my nerves. My Pokemon's strong points, you'll see them if you fight. Yeah, right, I'm gonna one-shot you into oblivion, and you're gonna like it, pal. Challenged by youngster Nicholas. Oh, that's my brother's name, actually. I've got a brother named, Nick. So, there we go. He gets a shout-out today here on MEPlaysGames. His room is directly above mine in this house, though. Venipede. Rock Throw is probably fine here, right? Protect is not ideal, but, it's fine. Okay, let's try that again. I don't think I've missed a Rock Throw yet. Screech is not good at all. Okay, I thought I might have jinxed myself for a second. I didn't. Use Screech again and let me live. It's 15 power. I'll survive. And I don't get poisoned. Oh, I'm the luckiest man on Earth. It is simply impossible to be luckier than me. 222 EXP. Another Timber. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch to Richard just to get him a little bit more experience, and then I'm gonna switch to something else. Gonna have to do a little bit of maneuvering here because my team is, not looking very healthy at the moment. I think... Okay, you're probably gonna know a fighting move. Let's just see if Jimmy can take a hit. I'm gonna hope that, Jimmy can survive, like, a low kick or whatever. Bide? That's fine. That gives me time to heal up. I am running a little bit low on potions. I'll just go ahead and use my super potions. That should be fine. Brett gets one, because she can probably take on this battle. You're storing energy. I'm just gonna keep healing up so that I don't get absolutely destroyed by Bide. We'll heal Bill up. Probably would be wise to give Jimmy a regular potion, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start wailing on this guy. Incinerate. Ay, caramba. Okay, how much does Incinerate do here? Not a whole lot, so I think I can just use a regular potion safely here. Alright. Storing energy. I do kind of wish I had a ghost type right now to eat this Bide, but that is not in the cards at the moment. Not really a whole lot else that I can do right now other than, I guess we'll just heal everybody. Bob gets a potion too. Unleashed energy, that's okay. Oh, that is not great. I'm gonna bring in Brett. Because, she does need the experience as well. She's actually starting to fall behind some of my other Pokemon. Which is, I feel like that's pretty unusual. Water Gun. Focus Energy, buddy. You're not critting on my watch. I'm gonna crit, actually. Die. No dice. Rock Throw, is that gonna... Whoa, okay. We're fine, though. We're gonna win. Timber uses Bide. I do not care in the slightest. You're done. Brett gained 98 EXP. Jimmy, Richard, thank you. Hey, did you see my Pokemon strong points? Alright. So that could have gone worse, I think. I guess I'll just use up the rest of my potions here. You. And you. And give me a... Oh, God. I'm running out of healing items faster than I thought I would. The Plasma guys are probably gonna have, like, Woobat and Poison types and whatnot. Focus Energy, but it gives you the crit boost. Yeah, I would very much like that. If it can be glitched to lower your crit rate in Gen 1, I think it should give me a crit boost here in Gen 5. That would be very conducive to my game plan, Smile. Alright, hello, Brett. Yeah, I'll go ahead and knock out this, Pidove. You know, sometimes I look back at, our older MEPlaysGames videos, what if critical hits didn't exist, our old speedrunning videos, and I think to myself, these are things that, like, I want to remake at some point, but, like, I don't know if I'm gonna wind up doing that because, like, one, it's not something that Elias is terribly interested in, and two, the information in those videos is still good. It's just, like, the quality of the video that would improve. Like, we made a video about the Pokemon Crystal World Record, several years ago at this point. The world record's still the same, so at the end of the day, it would still effectively be the same video. So, I understand that, I understand why Elias doesn't really want to make those videos, but maybe if we, if they break a world if the world record gets broken, well, hey! Get great powers drawn from nature without opposing it. That is the strength of Rangers. Alright. That's gonna go in one ear and out the next. No idea what you just said. Audra. Like, I look back at, our old speedrunning videos. They were not funny at all. Pansage. Wow, I've got the perfect Pokemon for this. Maybe not, since, he's a lower level. Like, back then, I would cram in so many painfully unfunny jokes into the script, and I would just be like, okay, this is good content. It wasn't. Oh, is that Leech Seed? It is. Oh, that's annoying. You're annoying. Okay, how much is this gonna do? Oh, no. Okay, that is not good. So how do I handle this? Okay, well, first of all, I'm gonna switch to Richard. Just get him a little bit more experience, but... Level 18 Pansage, what am I supposed to do about this? Vine Whip, don't one-shot, please. Okay, Richard survives, that's all I needed. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Bob. I think it's gonna be, Robert William Barker is his full name. Lick, don't paralyze me, don't paralyze me. Thank you. Whatever you say, mystery lady in the bushes. Yeah, I mean, it probably makes sense to her, so who am I to judge? Low kick. Okay. Probably one more of those and she goes down. Oh, that's a male Pansage, sorry. Alright. Another Vine Whip, I can take that. See, the nice thing about doing a casual playthrough is I don't have to stress out about critical hits or any of this stuff. Brett grew to level 17. Razor shit. Oh, that is, yeah. We'll override Focus Energy just because, like, it is less accurate, so I do kind of want to have a more reliable stab move. And I wasn't using, Focus Energy anyway. Wait a minute. Oshawott evolves at an odd number level. I did not know that. I thought it was going to be level 18 since it wasn't level 16. Alright, I won't complain. My hand is fully off the, keyboard right now, by the way, because I do not want to cancel this evolution. Brett evolved into Duat. Gonna be honest, Duat is one of the more awkward, middle evolutions. This is one of the powers I got from nature. I thought she was gonna give me the nature power TM. Is that even a TM in this game? Even the things you can't do alone if you were someone else? That's right, we always have Pokemon around us. Isn't that great? I'm just gonna walk through this log. Okay. How are we doing health-wise? Do I need to potion up? Oh, we can take it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna head back to the Pokemon Center and heal, because it seems like there's still quite a bit of forest. Ooh, I could use a Scolipede. I'm not gonna catch this because, like, I don't really want to be making team-building decisions this early. I never realized, like, just how enjoyable Gen 5's Pokedex is. Like, even though it is all brand new Pokemon, they didn't bring back any of the old ones, it really is just banger after banger in the decks. Like, every twist and turn, like, I'm seeing some Pokemon that I want to catch. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a grand old time. It is almost midnight, though, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal up, we're gonna come back, and, we're gonna come back next time we stream, and make it, the rest of the way through the forest. But stream's not over, because, I'm gonna go ahead and start up a Balatro run in a second. Dewott is one of the Pokemon that makes me go, yeah, you exist, alright. I mean, it kind of does have to exist. So, full disclosure, I am using save states, but specifically so I don't lose my save file. Okay, so now let's go ahead and open up Balatro. And we'll just do one run of that for tonight. Hold on, I need to close the DS emulator. Hold on, I'm juggling a couple things here. I'm gonna save again, just to make 1000% sure that I've got the file. Actually, I'm gonna make another backup, save state as Stream 2. I do not want to lose the save file. Okay, so we'll do one Balatro run. I'm gonna open up my other file. And we're gonna get started on Green Deck. At the end of each round, we're gonna get $2 per hand, $1 per discard, and no interest. Show of hands in the chat, who here is familiar with Balatro? Because I am very much pivoting from one game to another pretty quickly. I've got a full house here. That's gonna win. Oh, my stream did disconnect about an hour ago. That's a shame. Okay, we are dropping a few frames here and there, but it's fine. I've heard of Balatro. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and, let's just see what Joker this Judgment gives me. Fortune Teller. Alright, I mean, I can work with that. We're on white. Ooh, we could... we could do a rock build. We could do a marble Joker build. I like stone cards. They're fun. One of my friends plays it often. Yeah, Elias was the one who got me into this game. And, well, let's just say I haven't looked back. I absolutely love this game. I like watching big numbers. I always have. Okay. So this flush is not gonna win, but that's fine. Show me my rocks. Give me more spades. I think this 2-pair is gonna win. Okay. Good. I think... Ooh, banana. I would like a banana. That's... Okay, we've got a lot of malt right now, but it's all in food jokers, so... I'm not gonna sell the fortune teller for the time being, but... It seems like fun, to be fair. I have a grand old time with it. I think we'll do 2-pair with a rock. So that's chips, that's malt, and we're vibing. We're scoring 3,800 on Ante 1. I think I've been getting a banana like every run I've done on stream so far. I mean, Sigil doesn't do a whole lot for me, because I don't really think I'm going to be playing flushes. I will take a purple seal. And I will take some bonus cards. I'm not entirely sure what hand I'm going to play towards. I'll buy this Pluto because high card might be a wise thing to go for. Let's just see how much that scores, since we're getting so many chips from our rocks. Okay, so that's a good sign. Not necessarily the greatest sign. You know what? I do think that, since we've got all this malt and we're one-shotting, I think I should just, keep that momentum rolling and just, maybe this 3-of-a-kind one-shots? Not sure. Okay, the banana absolutely saved me there. And it survives another round, thank God. I'm gonna lose my popcorn and banana at the same time, aren't I? That's a problem for later. We'll go for an Emperor. Show me Tower, show me Death. That's Death, okay. I'm gonna discard and go looking for my rocks. Don't really care what I'm discarding here. Where rocks? Couldn't find a single one. Okay, try again. There we go, okay. So I'm gonna make another rock, and I'm gonna make a third rock. One thing I've learned is that, okay, so I pick 3 stone cards. It's still a high card. Oh, hey, it's midnight. It's my dad's birthday now. Hey, happy birthday to your dad. My mom's birthday was about 2 weeks ago. It was the 4th. Which is, the same as Barack Obama, fun fact. The only reason I know his birthday is because my mom knows that she shares her birthday with him. So stone cards actually have a minuscule chance to... There goes my banana. They have a minuscule chance to, form a pair, even though they're not supposed to do that. Okay, give me a polychrome rock. Now that's a pretty rock. That's hollow, but I'll take it. Raised fist. That'll give me more malt in the meantime. We probably beat the wall. Give me death so I can make another fancy rock. Ask and you shall receive. That was kind of an evil laugh, I apologize. 4 of a kind rocks, let's go. My birthday's on the 6th, so fun. My birthday's in November. Elias's is in December. Okay, there goes my popcorn. I don't think I really need a chip joker urgently, but if I find one, I will not complain. Show me high card. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take the Empress and Magician just to, give me a little bit more malt on the Fortune Teller. Okay. Make some lucky cards, make a malt card, and then discard them all. We are playing only rocks today. We are playing only rocks today. That is what I'm talking about. We'll put the fancy one out front. That's good luck. I don't know what it is, but if I have the opportunity to put a lucky card first in Balatro, oh, I probably should change the stream settings so people know I'm playing Balatro. Give me 1 second. Add a title and description. Quick Balatro run before bed. And I'll change the game that I'm playing, I guess. Oh, it's saying that the bitrate is too low, but I think that's fine. Ah, whatever. I'm gonna be honest, I'm new to the streaming stuff, so, still not entirely, confident with, all the tools that YouTube's providing me. I might look into multi-streaming on Twitch at some point, but now is not that time. Okay, let's play, high card 7. Raise Fist is gonna give me 14 malt. That doesn't one-shot. We're playing the wall. Of course it doesn't one-shot. We can't have nice things when we're playing the wall. The Wall is also the name of a, mediocre game show on NBC. Like, the concept is fine, it just drags on forever. In the span of about the last 50 minutes of the show, they ask a total of 5 trivia questions. Yeah, we'll take the Magician just for more malt. It's not really the chips I'm looking for. Double my money! Okay, let's head into the next, ante. Make some lucky cards, make some malt cards, and once again, throw them in the trash. It would have been really funny if I had actually clicked on those properly. Throw them in the trash. But no, we're not throwing these in the trash, we're playing them. Probably should have discarded that 3. Oh no, we one-shot anyway. Okay, so right now I'm looking for levels on Pluto. I'm looking for... There's a wrestler called The Wall. Yeah, that's neat. I have not gotten too much into wrestling. My dad was into it for a while, so I've seen bits and pieces of it. We are absolutely drowning in rocks right now. That sounds very unhealthy, drowning in rocks. But here we are. I don't know, I'm enjoying myself. We're doing a little stone card build. It is now after midnight in my time zone. I'll take a trading card. I like money. Give me Pluto. No. Okay, now give me Pluto. Ask and you shall receive jack squat. Heart cards are debuffed. I wasn't really playing hearts to begin with. We'll start thinning our deck, getting rid of anything that's not a rock. We now have 7 rocks. Life is good. This is what Balatro's all about. We'll throw a couple away, try to get some better raised fist value, and I found it. We do a little stone journering. I mean, I probably could put, like, a stone journer in the corner of the screen. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go download a picture of stone journer and, put it in the corner. And, maybe I'll just leave it there when we play Balatro. We're big stone card advocates in this household. Save image as. And we're just gonna put that on the layout. Image. Add a new source. I'm like narrating all these buttons that I'm clicking. This is very entertaining content, right? I'm doing my best. Okay, well, that is not transparent, but that's fine. We'll just have a stone journer there. Whatever. Okay, so how many rocks have we got so far? 3, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13. We have 16 rocks. We have yet to reach a critical mass of rocks. We'll delete a 2. And now we're going to get 1,000 rocks in a row. And now we're going to get 2 more rocks. Okay, we'll just play the 2. That's going to maximize my mult on a raised fist. I hope that what I'm saying makes, I hope that, this is coherent. Cryptid, more rocks, thank you. Balatro, but every time you get a rock, a different rock type appears. Now that's a video game. Anybody got another favorite rock type Pokemon? Any Boldor fans in this household? Take another 2. And play 5 rocks. So, we're not terribly strong right now. So, I am gonna be looking for more malt. Gonna be looking for planet cards. I want Plutos. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We'll take Overstock, so we can see more cards in the shop. Chaos the Clown would be nice, get free rerolls, but I don't think we necessarily need it. I'll use this to get my fortune teller numbers up. I can't use it on rocks though, because stone cards can't have another enhancement. We'll take lovers and throw that in the trash and throw that in the trash. Give me 5 rocks. Okay, I'll take 4 rocks. Okay, we're not doing too hot. I mean, I am gonna survive for the time being, but I am not as strong as I would like. And we're on a white stake. That probably doesn't bode well for, me going for completionist ++ on the save file, does it? I think what we do is we get rid of trading card, and we just, we buy misprint just to get a little bit more mult. Because we do need some semblance of scoring. I mean, this is scoring, but... Okay, I want to play the 4, and then I want 4 stone cards. So that's going to give me +16 mult on the raised fist instead of +8. And that one-shot's good. Alright. Show me... Yeah. Oh, I got a Cartomancer. Not entirely sure what it is. I guess I use a certain number of, Oh, I should use, High Priestess. That's what I should do. Look for High Card. Sell this, and I got Squat. Okay. I'm gonna take the Mega Celestial pack, because I think I'm gonna get High Card in here. It's literally the one planet... No, I think there's 2. There's no Jupiter on my screen, and there's no Pluto on my screen. Okay, well, I may have just screwed myself, actually. Let's play a full house. That's... okay. Lucky ace, carry me to victory. Oh, that's good. Okay, so we survive another round, but... it's looking a little dicey. I might just, I may lose. I may lose this run. Because I'm just not finding the tools that I need. And I still can't find a Pluto card. Show me a priestess in here. No. That's not great. Let me re-roll, see if I can get anything. No. My god. Lucky ace, do your thing, yeah. Man, this is not looking too good. I'm losing on a white stake, and I call myself a streamer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how that does for us. Oh my goodness, that lucky ace is doing some heavy lifting right now. We'll take these, and we'll get 12 mult on the raised fist. Okay, we win, but I require scoring jokers. And scoring jokers that don't... No, we're not going to go for Wheel of Nope. That's just a recipe for disaster. Show me Priestess. Or show me Tower, I guess. I think I've committed too hard to the bit because, like, we're drowning in rocks, but as fun as that is... okay, lucky ace, do your thing again. No, okay. Yeah, this is not looking too good. I'm gonna need quite a bit of scoring. Okay, lucky queen, do your thing. No. We don't get nice things playing late night Balatro, I guess. High card, Jack. Short for Jacqueline. Or, John. Okay, let's look inside the buffoon pack. No. Let's look inside the other pack. It's not really what I'm looking for, because stone cards can't make a 4 of a kind. I've got so many rocks, but at what cost? Oh my goodness. Okay, this run might be dead. I think I may have committed to the bit a little too hard. Alright. Please give me mult. No. 16,000. That's not good at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me 20. No. Okay, we might still win this. It's gonna be close, though. 22,000? Okay. We did it. It wasn't terribly pretty, but we made it. I think we made it. That's gonna be well over 10,000. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna beat the finisher blind, though. I think I have simply committed too hard to the bit. Okay, well, Verdant Leaf I'm not scared of, because I've got, the, Marble Joker, which I can just throw away. I'm gonna throw away these 3 threes, though. Okay, 22,000. Discard these. Okay, Priestess, show me Pluto. No. I should have sold that. I should have sold that Earth card. Probably should have taken the King instead of the Queen, but I was gonna win in 3 rounds anyway. 3 hands anyway. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a fun number. 65432. Pluto, thank you. Arcana pack. Show me something delicious. Show me Emperor. Show me hot garbage. You know what? We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna pick Verdant Leaf. All our cards are debuffed. We sell Marble Joker, and we'll see what the Judgment gives us. We have simply not found any X-Mult this run, and we still haven't. See, the wise thing here might be to go for a flush. But when have I ever done anything wise on MEPlaysGames? That's simply not in my DNA. I'm here playing rocks, for God's sake. Uh-oh. Run might be dead here. I think I might simply be too weak right now. 24,000. I need to get these cards out of the way for, Raised Fist. Oof. I'm gonna have to sacrifice, one rock to get that 4 out of my hand. 20,000. Okay, so we lose. Unless we sell this, Judgment gives us something insane, like Card Sharp. Odd Todd, it's not gonna do it. Well, there it is. I lost at Balatro, like Weird Al lost on Jeopardy. I got money. Okay, well, that is kind of a disappointing way to end the stream, but it is past midnight, so I am just gonna go ahead and call it a night. Shoutouts to everybody who stuck around till the end, and oh, we discovered every tarot card. That's how I unlocked Cartomancer. Nice. I've used them all already? Alright. Or I've bought them all. Alright, well, that is gonna do it for this stream. I will catch you all next time. Good night, fellas. Sleep well.